What is the meaning of life? What is the nature of happiness? These questions are as old as time and have been pondered by philosophers throughout history. Enter Stoicism, a philosophical school of thought born in ancient Greece around the 3rd century BCE, founded by a man named Zeno of Citium. Stoicism's central goal is to achieve eudaimonia, a state of flourishing inner peace and moral virtue. It's about living in accordance with nature, finding contentment within ourselves rather than in external circumstances. And at the heart of Stoicism are 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, the ability to distinguish what's within our control from what's not; courage, the strength to face challenges with resilience; justice, treating others fairly and recognizing our interconnectedness; and temperance, practicing moderation and self-control. These are the pillars upon which Stoic philosophy stands. Now, let us delve deeper into the key principles of Stoicism. The first key principle of Stoicism is the Dichotomy of Control. This concept is the backbone of Stoic wisdom, drawing a clear line between what is within our control and what is not. Picture 2 buckets. One holds things we can control, like our thoughts, judgments, and actions. The other holds everything outside our control: world events, the weather, other people's actions. The Stoics tell us to focus our efforts only on the first bucket. Why? Because pouring energy into the second bucket, things we cannot change, only leads to anxiety and frustration. Instead, we should accept these external circumstances with equanimity. But let's be clear, acceptance is not the same as defeat. It's about understanding that we can't control everything, but we can control how we respond to it. This principle is a guide to maintaining tranquility amidst the chaos of the world. Next, Stoicism emphasizes nature, rationality, and acceptance of fate. Stoics perceive humans as rational beings, a part of the natural world. Living in accordance with nature for them doesn't mean retreating to the wilderness, but rather aligning one's life with the universal reason that governs nature. This universal reason, or logos, is where our human rationality originates from, and it serves as a guiding principle for making ethical choices and living virtuously. Now let's talk about fate. Stoicism encourages us to accept fate, recognizing that external events are often beyond our control, but this isn't about surrendering or giving up. Instead, it's about adapting and responding to life's challenges with resilience and inner strength. It's about understanding that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we react. Acceptance of fate, according to Stoicism, is the key to serenity. Stoicism also encourages techniques like negative visualization and mindfulness. Imagine the worst-case scenario, the loss of everything you hold dear. This practice, known as negative visualization, might seem gloomy on the surface, but it serves a profound purpose. By envisioning the worst, we learn to appreciate the present more deeply, reducing anxiety and attachment to material possessions. It's like mental training for adversity, preparing us to face whatever life throws our way with resilience and equanimity. Next, we have mindfulness, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Stoics place great emphasis on being fully present in the moment and engaging in regular self-examination. This isn't just about dissecting our thoughts and actions out of idle curiosity. It's about continuous self-improvement, identifying areas for growth, and developing virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By observing our minds without judgment, we cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. These practices help us appreciate the present and cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves. Lastly, let's address a common misunderstanding about Stoicism and discuss its relevance today. Many mistakenly believe that Stoicism advocates for emotional detachment or apathy. But in reality, Stoicism is about emotional resilience and tranquility. It encourages understanding and regulating our emotions, not suppressing them. Stoics strive for a calm state of mind, where they can respond to life's ups and downs with equanimity, not indifference. This emotional resilience allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. So, how is Stoicism relevant today? Well, in our fast-paced, stress-filled world, the principles of Stoicism provide a much-needed framework for dealing with anxiety, adversity, and even the daily grind. It encourages us to focus on what's within our control, accept what isn't, and always strive for wisdom, virtue, and self-control. In the end, Stoicism teaches us to live a life of virtue, wisdom, and inner peace regardless of external circumstances.